I hear you whisper in the pouring rain, a healing voice that calls my name. You lift the burden I could never bear. Your mercy meets me everywhere, like rivers breaking through the night. You flood my heart with endless light. Your mercy pours like rain, falling down, washing me clean. Your mercy burns like fire, setting my broken spirit free. Grace like a storm, love like a flame. You cover my heart again and again, oh Lord. You never tire. Your mercy falls like rain and fire. When I wander far from where you are, you chase me like a blazing star. No chain too strong, no sin too deep. Your hands restore what I can't keep. Your truth ignites the coldest days and lights the dark with holy blaze. In every tear, in every trial, your mercy's there so fierce.
Thank you for joining Dead October Paranormal. My name is Job, aka Castle Cage, and once again, I'm joined here with Joseph the Extreme.
Hey! I don't believe
Who
it!
is that handsome devil?
Gentlemen? Extreme! It's the extreme! Oh man, don't start that shit. A manly handshake ensues.
Thank you, Philip. Thank you. And cheers to all of you out there.
I'll be like Wilson. Like on Home Improvement.
You just do the whole podcast like that. Well, don't you know, Tim?
I'm down to just
How's
one
it?
cup a day.
How's everybody doing on this Friday the 13th?
Good.
Doing great. Work sucked, but, well, it's Friday the 13th. It's supposed to
I'm
suck.
a fanboy, by the way.
Oh, yeah. And then there's
You get caught up in your bullshit that you forget him. Sorry, boy, a fan.
And then
fan
there's-
a boy.
No, I'm not a
John,
fanboy. Don't ever say that.
I thought it was funny.
fan of boy.
Fan a boy.
You went from American to Mexican.
That fast, baby. I'm that fast.
So it's been
America.
quite
We
the.
got to support our team in the Olympics. Go Team USA.
just-
USA.
What the hell was that?
What do you mean?
It was like it was like
It's not like Mark Schlareth. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't hear it.
It was like a big old vibration.
Dude, I didn't even...
And well,
I totally spaced it out that it was Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I did too for much of the day.
yeah, I didn't really even
No
think
wonder why I
about
had
it. And then
such a fucked up morning.
tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I didn't know. I ain't know.
Who
So
even cares
So
about
what are
that
your
holiday?
plans? What are your plans for Valentine's Day, boys?
Not a damn thing.
Amen, brother. Amen. I'm babysitting my nephews, so my sister and her husband could go out. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I've been I've been in a relationship for almost 10 years. Valentine's Day just kind of is like another day after that. The first,
You gotta do something.
nah. First couple of years,
love her
it's
three
like you get-
Trash,
you
bro.
get flowers,
Bro.
and balloons. after
I love her
year
365.
Yeah.
That's a cop out.
She's
365.
she's like, what are you gonna give me for Valentine's Day? I'm like, a fucking $10,000 wedding. That's what I'm getting.
Oh boy, weddings.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I want to start this off by telling you about my day. So classic Friday the 13th. I wake up, dude. I'm late. I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm driving to my job site, and of course my job cancels. So then I call my boss. I'm like, find me another job. He doesn't. He's like, okay, stay on standby, and I'm like sitting there. So I'm like, fuck it. While I'm sitting here, I'm gonna go grab gas. I went and grabbed gas, dude, and I barely dropped my gas cap, and the whole thing shattered. So now I don't have a gas cap. So I was like, fuck, dude. So I put gas, and I go into the gas station, and this guy comes up behind me, dude. And like, just to be nice, dude, I open the door for him, and he walks in, dude, with his head all held high, and like, just like, doesn't say shit, doesn't say thank you, doesn't say thanks, man, or, you know, just like fucking like acted like I was supposed to do it for him. And I was like, you're fucking, right when he walked in, I said, oh, you're fucking welcome, you fucking douchebag. And he didn't even look at me, dude. Like, he just kept walking like he was the shit. I was in a bad mood this morning anyway, so I was like, you're fucking welcome, you fucking douchebag. So then we like leave 7-Eleven, and he turns out and he goes to turn, and I fucking cut him off with my big ass truck. I cut him off, and then I was driving like 15 miles an hour all the way down. And the light was turning yellow, so I like slowed down real slow to where it turned yellow, and then I hauled ass through the intersection, and he got stopped at the light, and I kept going. And so, anyways, I'm like, fuck it, I'm hungry, I'm gonna go get some Burger King. So I go to Burger King, and I order my food. And I asked the lady, can I use the restroom? And she's like, yeah, and she tells me the code. And I punch in the code, and I walk in, and there's this fucking butt-ass naked dude with his dick and balls and everything right there. And he's like, he's wiping his ass, man. I caught him like mid-wipe. Fucking got the whole view of this guy. Got like the whole view. And he was like,
Oh shit.
you know what's even worse is that he didn't. He wasn't like, oh man, like I'm in here or anything. It was that him and I just locked eyes. Like, we just locked eyes, dude, while he was wiping his ass. And I just saw all the goods and everything, so I was like, yeah, seems right to fitting for my morning. So after that, I was like, fuck it, I was done. I called it a day. I went home and passed out on my couch.
Finished. Seen the guy's balls.
Yeah,
Fought with another dude.
Nothing like a good old 7 a.m. ballsy.
Yeah.
So to wake you up.
Sounds like a hell of a morning, man.
Yeah.
My morning wasn't. I was late, but everything else fell into place. So how was your day, Joe?
Fine. My day was fine.
Fine. Just fine.
It was just one of those days.
Just fine.
It's just one of those days
Better
where it's
than a
just
bad
fine.
day. Better than a bad day.
So are you ready to do Talking with the Dead? I'm ready for this one. I like the one.
Talking. Welcome
With the Diablo.
Talking with the Dead. Ready?
Wasn't even scary, bro.
Oh,
All right.
You do you.
let's try that again.
He went from like scary to like a one-eyed pirate.
Wait, we gotta make a scary music. I'll try to make music behind you. Oh, there you go.
Are you ready for
again. That's not scary.
Do it like Axl Rose. Are you ready to watch Talking with the Dead?
Why don't you do it again? Play the song.
I was like, hey boy, what that pee-pee do?
We start grabbing all our toys.
I don't have any toys.
Oh shit!
I don't have any of my
They're all
toys
inside.
here. But yeah, okay. So we're doing
You can
our
get the Annabelle
segment.
doll.
Yeah, right there. So we're doing our segment, Talking with the Dead, where Dead October picks some of the scariest videos during the week that they've come across on TikTok. So John, Vince, and myself picked three. We picked three TikToks where we feel like it's either scary or we're gonna try to debunk
Would you
it.
run out of breath?
No.
We pick up three.
So this one is the video that I picked. It is it is the opening ceremony of when they revealed
What is wrong with you?
CERN.
Get your shit together.
They revealed CERN, and this is the one that I picked. So, you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's go. When they opened CERN, the super collider.
She joins us now watching the ceremony. I was just saying there, Imogen, this very enjoyable spectacle with dancers, and I presume some people that have taken part in the project as well, shows just how immensely proud the Swiss are of this tunnel
think
for
it's
so
weird,
many
dude.
reasons.
Is that supposed to be like the lamb?
The lamb to the slaughter. The hell? Is that a black hole? Oh, it's an eyeball. Dying sperm.
Dude, what? What the heck, dude?
Beetles.
So weird.
Is that the real audio from it?
Yeah.
Dude, that's odd. It's kind of creepy. Come get me. Come get me. All the leaders of the world unite. What the hell is going on? What
Who the fuck's that guy?
A zombie? Uh-oh, the goat's backing it up.
So we're going to talk about something where we're looking at.
He looked like he's about to wax that goat's ass.
Yes, they are zombies.
This is like an army of zombies, and these represent the workers that were in the tunnel.
Yes, the workers in the tunnel. And as you mentioned previously, before we started airing this, the 9 miners who died. They
That's crazy. What the hell? I'm all about like interpretive stuff, but man, that was pretty.
Dude, tell me
pretty
that's not a
hellion.
satanic ritual. I feel like that was a satanic ritual, dude.
Yeah. Especially with the distorted face of what we would think Jesus looks like. I mean, nobody knows what he looked like.
No, that
but-
wasn't Jesus. He had horns.
I know, but it was like distorting him. No, the picture behind him when the
Yeah,
Beatles were floating.
Yeah, it was a guy with horns. You didn't see
That's-
his horns sticking out?
Why do they need all the horned creatures? What is this, Middle Earth?
Dude, I feel like it was a satanic ritual to open CERN, dude.
Well, they were looking
don't
for
know.
what they called the God particle.
That
really
that
saying
ceremony's
that
weird,
weird God now.
dude.
After
Yeah.
they fired up CERN is when the fucking Earth went to shit. Everything's going to hell.
Well, here's John's video.
Bullshit today.
Here.
Put it back. I've had enough of your bullshit today. Tired, guys.
You don't ever get like that when you're in a
fed up with you
your house
already.
coat. You tell the ghost, I'm fucking had enough.
Again, where have you gone? Fucking show yourself. You're not fucking leaving this room without apologising. Where the fuck are you? Fucking fuming, guys. Fucking fed up.
Hey, you got a water under your bed.
But that dude, he's got a Ouija board.
got a-
Duh.
He's
Got
holding water
Ouija.
in that bottle. How's it got out? The fucking lid's on. How's the fucking water got out?
Who said, "Are you hungry"? Was that in the
Fucking
video?
show yourself.
No,
I've
that
had
was OD.
enough.
Oh. I don't know about that one.
I picked that video because it reminded me of Job since his house is haunted. Do you find like when you're butt naked and you're getting you're getting dressed, you finally just throw something at him? Enough! Had enough!
Fans of the podcast
I,
will remember that episode when Joe
Not
was
when I'm
saying he
naked.
hates being naked in a haunted house.
This morning, dude, I was getting ready for work, dude, and I woke up and I was walking out of the hallway, into the hallway to go to the bathroom, and like I swear, dude, I saw like a hooded figure standing at the end of the hallway, and like it just like it freaked me out, dude, and I had to like clear my eyes, and I was like, what the heck, dude?
One of those
But,
weird
yeah, it
things
could-
from CERN, where in your in your hallway.
Yeah, dude, like it was just I don't know, it was
Speaking of that,
really weird.
I had a weird
Hold
thing
on.
happen to me today where I had a lantern and the lantern flew across the room.
All right, here's mine. Hope you guys like this one. This one's pretty cool. It's
This
short.
one's Joseph's
You gotta pay attention.
video. So it says drone captures ghost in an old cemetery. Ready?
Yeah. I think it's crazy, man. What do you think?
Let's play it
It just
again.
like comes up on it and it's like all hunched. If you notice, it's like all hunched and it's trying to hide, and then it gets nervous when the thing comes close to it and it runs off. Want to play it again?
Let's play it again. Yeah.
I don't know. That kind of reminded me of the shadows that we were seeing when we were in San Luis in the cemetery. We were kind of seeing stuff like that, but it was so dark out there that you could just catch glimpses of stuff moving, and then we see that lantern moving around.
Why do you
And for
think,
those of you that don't know, in San Luis, it's the oldest cemetery in the state of Colorado, and yeah, it was crazy. We were walking around at night and we were falling into holes I was like, oh my god, are we falling into like graves?
Why do you think cemeteries are haunted though? You think after like they clear out the bodies and bury them, there's like nothing there. It's just a shell.
I don't know, man. It's cemeteries have always people have always associated cemeteries with haunting. So,
Yeah.
if the people were bad, or you don't know what kind of occult rituals go on in cemeteries when people are not there. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff. What's going on behind you, John? Looked like something's moving. Yeah. Over your shoulder, it looked like something was moving. That was crazy. I'll have to go back and watch the video. That was weird, man. I thought I seen something move behind you.
Oh, look, there it goes again. Look.
See? Do you think dude, it's weird. It's right over your shoulder. There's like a white thing that keeps peeking out and then going back in.
It's like a black shadow, dude.
Maybe it's your lights. Peeking
I thought
out
I
behind.
saw a
I think
black
it's his
shadow,
lights.
like...
Now that I'm looking at it. Right there. What the? It happened too many times to be haunting now. It's probably his lights.
We'll leave it to the
weird.
imagination.
Yeah.
That was weird. Anyway.
Dude, like I was saying, my house is it's haunted, dude. Like this, right before we started the podcast, Odie and I were in the kitchen and we had a lantern in our laundry room, and it was sitting on the shelf, and it like flew across the room, and then we heard like something fall, so I went to go check, and it was on way across the laundry room, rolling on the floor.
Huh.
I was like, that's fucking weird.
My kids think my house is haunted, but I don't think so, man. I've lived in my house for 6 years and I've never seen it. I've had other people see things, but never myself. I'm really comfortable here.
I'm sure you've seen stuff.
I've experienced weird things, but...
What
Last
about
night I heard
the
that.
lady outside your window?
That was weird. Now I remember that. That was weird. Walking down the alley.
Yeah.
And I ran outside to see what it looked like. She was in a white dress. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I went outside and there was nobody there. And I live in the middle of the alley, so on either side there's nowhere it could have went.
No.
But that's outside my house. That's not specifically in my house. In my house, I thought maybe I seen a gray shadow once out of the corner of my eye. But that was all that I can remember. And
Was that after
lady
an
outside.
investigation?
Yeah, probably. But I always pray over my stuff before I bring it in the house. I leave it out on the porch for a couple hours. I pray over it and just leave it out there for a while. I don't really bring it in right away.
I don't, dude. I'm in such a hurry to get home. I just fucking bring everything in and throw it in my office right away.
And for you that like watch our seasons, our episodes, we don't do them one at a time. We do them all together. So when you're watching our season, this is a series of 8 straight days of us investigating, 9 straight days. So sometimes we have conversations amongst ourselves and we say that maybe our investigations suffer because of that, but we're knee deep in it, man. we're 9 days deep in 7, 8 investigations, 6 investigations deep in a week and a half period, man. It's pretty crazy.
The one thing
we go on a
our
paranormal
new episode,
tour.
Dude, is that the one thing with our new episode, it just proved to me that there's no safe space.
No.
I thought we had safe space, and apparently we don't. There's just
I can't
no
wait
safe
for you guys to see. Well, we can say our next episode's going to be the Indiana State Sanatorium. Sanatorium? And it didn't disappoint. It didn't disappoint, man. That place is legit, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
You know
We
what
were
drives me nuts is that
previewing
sometimes
some of it the other day, and it was pretty intense.
you feel like nothing's happening, and there's all this shit happening around you,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel like nothing's going on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you go back and watch it, and you're like, fuck.
So I have a. Go ahead, John.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say, how's the episode going?
I forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead while I think about it.
How unfortunate. How unfortunate.
I'm really impressed with this this episode. It's different from anything we've ever done. We tried different experiments, just different ways of looking at stuff. Joe's done a really amazing job on putting this episode together. So I'm thrilled. I can't wait for you guys to see it.
And for those of you that don't know, all our episodes stream on Paraflix, Paranormal Plus. Go check it out. All 3 of our seasons are up there. Our podcast is up there. So, and those of you who do watch and who do watch podcasts, thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
And with our episodes too, they're so worth watching. Like, they're not boring. They're entertaining. We catch great evidence. Like, go and watch them, man. Don't. If you're looking for good ghost hunting shows, people doing different shit, not just walking around in the dark saying, "Is anybody there?" Like, our episodes are really good, man. So go and watch them.
Even though I turned the volume down when I coughed, does it come through?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry, everybody. Don't mean to cough in your ear.
So, I was really impressed with this place. What'd you think of it, Joe?
I thought it was awesome, dude. It was cool being able to explore 8 buildings, and you can go somewhere, and you're not going to be in the same spot, you know. You're able to wander around and just kind of see something new. Because sometimes when we go to investigations, we'll go do one spot and then go do another spot, and then it's kind of that's it. So the whole night we were just kind of dude, where do we even... We're running out of time and we haven't even been to a certain location, or... We didn't even get to go to the morgue, dude, because we got jumped by bats. So that kind of ruined everything. So we got screwed out of that.
They came at us with everything they had, man.
They came at us with a vengeance.
I know. They were not afraid of us at all.
The team that was there before probably pissed them off, and we got the wrath.
Yeah, we definitely did.
I'm just glad we didn't get bit. That's all I gotta say. I'm just glad we didn't get bit by a bat. And if we did, I better turn into a damn vampire.
But dude, do you ever think about maybe the miniature things that could possibly we could bring home in situations like that? What if they have bed bugs, or they have cockroaches or spiders, or you know, that always scares me, dude. Yeah. That's always one of my biggest fears.
What I was thinking about? We used to work with these guys called Alucard. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Their name's Dracula backwards.
Really?
Yeah, Alucard is Dracula backwards. Look, right
That's
behind
a cool
you.
name.
Alucard.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Ow. Yeah.
But so I wanted to, I kind of wanted to throw this extra little video in there with kind of everything that's been going on in the media with the Epstein files, but they leaked a video of Angelina Jolie talking about the rituals that they do before they get introduced into Hollywood. And I thought it was kind of pretty scary. So
Man,
I'm going to play it real quick.
Whoa.
It's like I would film things like that, or I would encourage like everybody, all different types of sexual. But there is that thing where it's like a lot of people misunderstand me with S&M, and they think it's super. And I have to like explain to people how, like, where it's more like you're tied down because you need to like be able to like have something hold you down and keep you still, or like fights and that's something now. Like, be able to heal once you're beaten like or something. It's like it comes from that real place of like, you know, as opposed to being accessories or something like.
Dude, that's so crazy, huh?
It's like with tattoos, it's like I've always never known there's like that time where it's like, oh, I have tattoos, and after a while you're like, you can explain them and they can use it. It's just comes from that real place. Twisting of a nipple or something?
Yeah, 3 full times.
I only saw that one she brought over that night though.
And then dripping candle wax on.
On the what? What are they dripping on?
My snake, I had to try to kill him. Incorporate. Yeah, but especially like, or you know, those ones that have it when you click.
Hello? Yeah.
I mean, anybody that knows Angelina Jolie probably knows she's into some freaky shit.
I don't know, dude. Is that something that's ritualistic, or is it something that's like, I don't know.
Well, I think she's been in Hollywood she was a child star, wasn't she? She's a daughter of a famous actor or something like that. So
yeah,
she's been in Hollywood for a long time.
John Voight, yeah.
Yeah. So she's been a part of the Hollywood scene since she was a child.
Isn't he the guy that bites Kramer?
No, the pencil. Oh, yeah.
He runs into him and he's like, John, and John Voight bites him. And then he goes to the dentist party trying to get everybody to see the teeth marks. This is John Voight.
And it was John Voight, the dermatologist or something. Not John Voight, the actor.
No, John Voight, the actor, bit him.
I know, but George thinks it's his car, and it's not.
Yeah.
The LeBaron. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know what to think about all that stuff. Are they just being preyed upon because they're rich and famous, or is this stuff really going on? I don't know, man. That whole Illuminati stuff, man, it's above my pay grade. I'm just a doc working nobody.
I just work here.
Yeah, I just work here. I don't know.
That's like
I
my
work it
week
back. I
saying,
see no
I
smiles.
just work here. But
I don't know what, like, if
I guess my point of showing those videos, dude, is like I feel like a lot of these ritualistic stuff is happening in front of us, and we don't even realize like how much of these rituals are happening on daily TV or like movies or concerts or things like that, dude, that are, you're participating in something that you didn't really consent to, but yet you're a part of it because of the situation that it's bringing.
But
and that kind of
Satanism is a well accepted religion. I mean, they even put the statues of Baphomet in the city. This what is it called? The city. Dang it! The big
the Vatican.
The capital.
The Vatican.
No, the capital.
Oh, okay.
So they have a big statue inside the capital of Baphomet.
Do you guys ever go down a deep dive about like the Vatican and all the crazy stuff that they have there? Damn, that scared the shit out of me. What the hell, Mrs. Brown?
Oh my god, I saw a shadow like block out the light, dude, and then I turned.
What if we'd have caught you on camera punching her in the head?
Oh my god, dude!
Throwing a fist.
Did you hear? Ow!
Dude, that scared the fucking shit out of me.
What are you doing?
That's twice she did that. I saw the light get blacked out, and I turned, and somebody was like right there. Oh my gosh! I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of pee came out on that one.
You should have screamed like a girl.
I think the video got John all. The video got John all riled up, and then yeah, Odie's
Angelina's behind you. Angelina's behind you, walking.
The worst timing ever. Shit.
Do you think that those kind of things are really happening in Hollywood, or do you think it's just a lot to do about nothing?
No, I think it's happening.
So. Hollywood, Washington D.C.,
everybody,
the rich and powerful.
Dude, I think where there's smoke, there's fire, and like a lot of the like celebrities and stuff, like who's like what's his name? The guy who played Spider-Man. What's his name?
Which one? There's like 5 of them.
The newest one.
Tobey Maguire?
No, the newest one. Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah.
Yeah, Tom Holland said that when he first joined Hollywood, dude, it scared the hell out of him because of all the stuff that was going on. And then remember that video we showed of Mel Gibson, where he's talking about
he met Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken's. There we go. Christopher Walken's, yeah, and he said he was real afraid of him because he glided into the room on. He didn't walk. He like glided, and they're like in there like. There's a bunch of 6s everywhere.
He said that he met him at a party and that they had like big 6s everywhere. And he ran into him and Christopher Walken, he like glided in at like when they were to like meet him, and that they were talking about torture, like a book about torture. And that Christopher Walken was like all into it, and Mel Gibson got all freaked out.
What are you doing?
He's checking his TikTok to see what's going on. What's going on in the world these days?
Thank you for joining Dead October Paranormal.
If I have a second to talk, I'm trying to find the video so I could send it to you so you could play it.
My name is Job, a.k.a. Castle Cage, and this person, Joseph Bernal, is supposed to join us.
I'm looking for the video so I could send it to you so you could play it so people know what we're talking about. I just sent it to you.
Oh, you're looking for the Mel Gibson one? Damn,
Yeah,
I don't know if I...
I just sent it to you. I'm ahead of you.
Talk amongst yourselves.
You guys are giving me shit, and I'm trying to enhance the video. Man, come on, bro. Bro, you do too much, bro.
I feel bad now. I'm sorry.
Bruh. So,
I feel bad. I'm sorry.
Why do you think it's so much in the public eye as of late, John? Like, do you think it's because of the Epstein shit, or do you think it's always been there and people are just hush about it, and it finally came out so they feel like they could talk about it a little more?
I think what's done in the darkness is brought to the light.
Yeah, like Rogan was talking to somebody on his podcast. It was Tom Segura. They were talking about how they have those alien bodies in Peru. And that should be front page news that we have alien bodies, but yet everybody's worried about like what's going on with Charlie Kirk and this and that. It's like this huge politics is this huge distraction, keeping us from what's really should be in the news. The fact that they found alien life and that proof of alien life, and that's scary, man.
But I mean, even then, dude, look at that fucking ceremony that they had that we just watched, and I mean, let's call a fucking spade a spade, dude. That shit's demonic as fuck. It's demonic, dude. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. You don't have people dressed up like that, like souls being tormented and fucking moaning and horns and all that shit if you're not trying to send a message.
And let me go back. Let me go back to something I said about the Vatican. I don't mean anything bad about the Catholic. Hell, I have a picture of Michelangelo from the Sistine Chapel behind me. But I don't mean anything derogatory towards Catholics and Catholicism. It was just an example of some artworks being in these places, public places, where people were like, "Huh, what is that doing in there?" without no explanation. So I'm not trying to. I have a lot of family members that are Catholic, and I don't mean to piss them off. And I have a piece of Catholic art hanging in my room, of all places. So, but I do think that's one of my favorite paintings is the fact that they did the calculation, and you see where the hand is down. That's and if he was to extend it, that he would touch the finger of God. Like, just the calculation that went into that painting and the beauty of the whole thing in the Sistine Chapel is just beautiful and amazing. And I'm not trying to piss anybody off, so I just needed to clarify that. I felt bad.
All right. Okay, I got it. So let's play the video and see. You ready?
When I came over here, when I came over here, I was in my mid-20s.
Right.
The first time I really came over here. You know, I had a whole bunch of weird paranoid suspicions about what the hell was going on, because there was a lot of stuff I couldn't understand.
Right.
And nobody was really bothering to explain it to me.
They don't.
And and I formed a bunch of opinions about the town and about the people in it. We're like, surely
this video creeps me out, dude.
Because
yeah,
the whole place can't be like, you know, Weird Town, you know, where the stranger wanders in and all the people are in the bar and they all shut up when he looks at them, and and they tell you don't go into the house on the hill, and it's like that. And then you go away and you think, no, I was wrong. I mean, that's insane thinking. I'm paranoid. I imagined that stuff. That couldn't be the reason for why so-and-so was acting like. Could it? And then you find out later on the track that you are exactly on track with a lot of this stuff. Not specifically on track, but that you could, that some of your worst nightmares were real at the time. You think, you'll eat yourself alive. And I
what does that even mean, dude?
Cockroach resilience.
And they all said that they said that he was crazy for a long time.
The social contract. You can't get mad. You can't get mad. you can't let it get you, because you have to make a deal with everyone else, and it's almost unspoken that you are going to be fucked over at some point.
Yeah.
And you'll know within 15 minutes.
If this is a person you want to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Christopher Walken, first time I ever did a casting session in America, terrified me.
Me too.
I mean, fucking hell. I came to meet the guy. They said, oh, he's flying in from God knows where.
Yeah, but he didn't need a plane, right?
Yeah.
It's like...
He didn't need a plane. He came in, he was doing all the Scorsese stuff. And I said, have you had a chance to read the script? And he looked at me and he said, do you like my face? And I went, yes. And he said, well, that's fucking great, because if you don't, get De Niro. Fuck you, I'm out of here. And stood up and walked out. And everyone said, well, that I think was quite a good meeting.
No, he came to see me on a rooftop in New York. I said, hey, can I talk to you? And he said, sure. And he floated in, sideways, through a crowd of people. He was wearing black. And it was like one of those old vampire movies where they don't walk, but they glide. And he was a dancer, you know, so he has he's very, graceful.
Yeah.
And he moved sideways, and he just sat down in a chair next to me. And it kind of frightened me. And he's a very smart guy. And we started talking, and I didn't, say much of anything about reading the script, nothing. I just started talking about the Middle Ages, and he began to talk tortures. And we swapped tortures, because I'd read this book on torture, and I tried to recall some of the most heinous things I'd ever read in this book, and he was like, oh, and he'd try and top it. And my assistant was there, and he left because he couldn't stand it anymore.
Yeah.
The air had turned cold. And then he left, and I wanted to leave. And because I knew that I didn't want to work with him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was getting scary.
Yeah.
And then I turned around, and it was on top of the Peninsula Hotel. I turned around to avoid his steady gaze at one point, and I was looking at a building with the top of the sixes on it. So there was a huge illuminated triple six in red.
Yeah.
And I went from that to that to that, and he started smiling. And I thought, oh no, Chris Walken is the Antichrist,
Jesus. I'd never heard that part about the sixes, Ben. That's nuts.
Yeah, dude. Oh, look, I just got chills.
John, do your impression. Mel. Do your Christopher Walken impression.
I don't do a good one.
Was it you, Job, that does it?
No.
Mel.
I don't even
I was
think
thinking.
I don't even think I would look stupid if I...
That's... Why would he say that he floated in sideways, dude? It was just like this, going over to him, like...
Well, he was saying that he was gliding through the crowd, like sideways.
That's crazy, dude. That's
probably cutting in between people.
I wonder what Christopher Walken thought when he seen that. But I've long heard that people said that Mel Gibson was batshit crazy, and everything he's ever said is like true.
Well, you know what they do is they like the people that crack in Hollywood, dude, and say that people are satanic and all that shit. All of a sudden, everybody starts saying they're crazy. Look at what happened to Dave Chappelle. He got involved and he fucking disappeared and turned down the $50 million contract because of shit started getting weird. Tom Holland even said that he wanted to leave Hollywood because he was scared of it, and that it just wasn't for him, and that it freaked him out. Martin Lawrence was in the middle of a street saying that people were coming out to get him, and he had a gun, and he was fucking waving a gun in the middle of the street.
It's probably Diddy.
Dude, Hollywood has like the most powerful people in the world.
Well, dude, money is power in this in our society. Money is power, and power. Like I always say, power corrupts absolutely, dude. So, it's some deep shit.
I don't know,
man.
dude. Yeah, it is, dude. It's dark.
I've heard stories.
Like that video was recorded in the early '90s, late '90s.
I don't know.
I have
But
no
even
idea,
then, I've
but
heard stories of like people People that go to, like, that a dude went to a mansion and they wanted him to go in the room and they wanted him to sacrifice somebody and he didn't want to do it. And
Yeah, like I watched.
Who was the chick that they told her to sacrifice her mom? Remember this?
It was
the story where the mom was like, "You can sacrifice me."
David.
Just so she could be
David
famous.
Dobrik. David Dobrik told that story.
Oh.
Who was that?
Look, see if
David Dobrik.
David Dobrik. He said that his friend, whatchamacallit. Let me see. Talk amongst yourselves while I look it up.
Well, me and John could talk while you look for. So getting back to like the alien bodies in Peru, John, you've looked into it, haven't you?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Do you think they're real?
Yeah, I think they're real. I mean, there's
From what you could see on camera, of course, but we've never been there to see them.
There's a reason why, like, when people come out with hard evidence, that they right away try to discredit the evidence right away. I mean, just the thought of, like, people really, I don't know, accepting that there's other life forms other than us.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't think they can. Or
Volume,
they want
Joe.
us to.
Volume. I don't know, dude. I seen those things, and at first I was like, nah, they're just stone. But then you think they've been around for that long, they would be mummified in some capacity. And then, like, the thing that gets me is, like, ancient pictures, like medieval art and stuff that depicts, even before Middle Earth time or medieval times, they have, like, those Chinese
Middle Earth.
artworks of Middle Earth. I was talking about Middle Earth earlier. They have those paintings of like spaceships in the sky, and they're on the ground doing things, and there's this big thing up in the sky. Like, why would they ever even think that? Because they'd never seen a plane, they'd never seen anything. Why would they even depict this round spaceship-like sphere up in the sky? Like, they, other than the moon and the stars, like, what else do you see that's spherical floating in the sky? Then the one thing that always gets me is, like, dragons. Were dragons real back in the Middle Ages? What, like, how can all these different cultures have dragons in them? Stories of dragons, and we don't have dragons. Were they dinosaurs that died off, or like what were dragons? And if you believe anything of the timeline, the history teaches you that man and dinosaurs never walked together. But I think it's in Utah where they have dinosaur footprints with man footprints inside the dinosaur footprints. So there had to have been a crossover between dinosaurs and man somewhere. But that's the type of history where people get a little weird about. They're like, no, they never existed side by side.
Dude, I honestly believe that
dragons.
I honestly believe that that dinosaurs were around in the days of Noah. I think they're not as old as they say they are.
Yeah, that's, see, and that brings you into, like, the religion timeline. Like, religion tells you that we're not older than 6,000 years old. Like, who knows though? How do we know?
Yeah.
How do we know how old the Earth is? Like, we have no idea. Like,
all right.
Science tells us that it's
couple
millions
videos.
of years.
I found a couple videos. I don't know the extent of, like, what the content is about it, but let's play it and see. Let's play it and see what it's about. The story with David Dobrik, but here we go.
That's what she wanted to be. And she met somebody who could promise her that. And she met somebody. Have you ever heard this?
No.
She met somebody.
This is crazy.
And he was like, I know how to make you famous. And she's like, how? And he's like, we can turn you into anything.
Scientology.
We can turn you, honestly.
It may have been something like that.
We can turn you into a singer, an actor, whatever you want.
MTV's Made.
And yeah, really.
I want to be made.
And one day he visited her apartment, and he was like in a suit and tie. And I came in, and I saw him in the suit. And then she's like, please leave. And she closed the door on me, so I left. And she came up to my apartment fucking sobbing. And she was like, this guy, please, you cannot repeat this. And for 3 years, I held the story to myself because I thought this guy was going to kill me. They were like, if you ever repeat this, they'll kill me, and they'll kill you, and they'll kill anybody that you love. And she was sobbing to me.
Jesus.
She's like, this guy, he came to me. And he's like, he's telling me that, sorry, my headphones. No. You hear that?
You just got to get closer to it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
She was like, this guy came to me, and he's like, I can turn you into
You can
anything
tell
you
he's
wanna be,
scared.
but you have to sacrifice
Yeah.
somebody. And I just spoke to my mother, and my mom really supports me, and she's like willing to be sacrificed so I can become
God.
like
Famous.
a singer or whatever, famous, whatever. And this was completely serious, and it was really fucking terrifying. Really, really terrifying.
Like you believed her.
Wow.
I got one more.
Like,
Hold
I can turn
on.
you into anything you want to be, but you have to sacrifice somebody. And I just spoke to my mother, and my mom really supports me, and she's like willing to be sacrificed so I can become like
Famous.
a singer or whatever, famous, whatever. And this was completely serious, and it was really fucking terrifying. Really, really terrifying. Totally believed
Yeah.
her. And I didn't tell anybody until she told you guys at dinner.
Yeah. Mhm.
And I was like, thank God she's telling somebody else, because I did not want to fucking die with the secret.
You can't hold that for that long.
Freaked out
Jeez,
so
man,
much.
that's
and then
crazy.
one day we went to like a Hollywood party, and I don't want to say the names that were there, but they were like these big Hollywood guys who've been around for a really long time. Like,
Yeah.
They're like, when you think of like old Hollywood, these are the names that come up.
Yeah.
And she was talking to one of them. She was an attractive person. So the guys at the party were like into her, and they were like, listening to what she was saying, and she was just like, yeah, I was approached by the Illuminati. And
Wow.
this one guy goes, please do not listen to anything they have to say. They ruined my best friend's life. And
That's crazy.
Like,
Yeah. Like, damn, dude, that's nuts.
Like, what do you like? What if that actually happened to you, dude? What do you do?
I tell him, fuck off, dude. I would never sacrifice anybody I love for my benefit. No way.
Yeah. Can you imagine, like, that's like an ultimate sin to sacrifice.
I don't even...
Selfishness.
I would take it so far to, like, even if it was somebody I don't like, I would never sacrifice somebody else's life for the betterment of mine. Like, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about seeing that person and you're haunting your dreams for the rest of your life, dude. No way.
That's why we're just
Like
going to be
it-
porch mows for the rest of our lives. But, hey, I'll be happy.
Like, that's
Or just Doc working Browns.
that's crazy, dude. That like her mom, you know, was like, I'm willing to sacrifice myself for your fame and fortune.
No
Like,
way, dude.
what, dude? What are
No
you
way.
talking about?
Like if one of my kids came to me and said, hey, I can make it, I'd never have to worry about money again, would you sacrifice yourself? I'd say, well, do you want to sacrifice me? And then
I'd
the
be like-
conversation could go from there. But it was like, why would you sacrifice your flesh and blood to get to somewhere that it's going to be haunted? Your whole career is going to be haunted by the person you sacrificed.
Or tainted.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Tainted,
I
there
rebuke
you
you.
Smack him right in the
I
head.
rebuke you.
Jeez, dude. No way. Man, that's dark. That's some dark shit. This kind of like I was listening to the latest episode of Rogan, and he had let me look up his name so I can give him credit. And he was
Just
talking
makes
about
you-
all of that kind of stuff. And I was talking to my son, and he was like, "What's wrong, Roger Avery?" And Roger Avery, if you know who he is, he's got a checkered past. But he was bringing up some stuff, and he's in with the Hollywood crowd, or was at one point, and he was talking about like all of this is real, and he was talking about all these conspiracy theories, and he was a bit of a conspiracy nut, but I started thinking, and I was real quiet in the car. We went to get food, and my son was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was just And I told him, I was just deep in thought, like, if all this is happening and we kind of know about it, but we don't really know about it, like, how is God going to judge us knowing that we had an idea about what was going on, but we didn't really act on it? We didn't do anything to fight it.
What are you supposed
Does
to
that
do?
fall on us?
No.
What are you supposed to do?
Just like the people in Germany during the Holocaust, they all claimed that they didn't know about the concentration camps, but is God going to judge them harshly based on the fact that they kind of knew but they didn't know? They said they didn't know, but they did know?
No.
Because you didn't act on it. You didn't. What do you think? What do you think about that?
I don't think so, dude. I think the people that are doers of iniquity, I think that's going to be more so on their plate than ours. We're at least bringing light.
There's the word of the day.
We're at least bringing light to this, to the darkness in this situation, dude, by talking about it, by putting the puzzle pieces together. We're doing our part.
Okay, the definition of the word iniquity is immoral or grossly unfair behavior, a den of iniquity. That's the word of the podcast, iniquity. What do you think, John?
I mean, there's nothing you can do. What are you supposed to do? Take on Hollywood and tear them all down? I mean, like,
it would be a very grassroots effort, but maybe somebody's just waiting for somebody with the balls to start it,
but dude,
and then everybody would join in.
You have to imagine those people are probably tied into the highest of the high and can do anything they want. Crying out loud, if it's true that they're eating, people, then like there's no stopping them. What can you do?
I don't know. God frown upon us?
No, that's like saying you're going to be judged based off somebody else's decisions. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're not Batman, dude.
But you might have had it in your power to fight it. Batman wasn't a superhero, dude. Batman just fought the forces of evil as a man.
If that's the case, dude, then
He had unlimited amounts of money, but
you're going to be judged for every sin in the world. That doesn't make sense. You'd be judged for everything that happens in Somalia. You'd be judged for everything that happens in Africa or Europe because you didn't do anything about it. No way.
But what if that's the case and we get there and he's like, you should have done something about it. You could have tried anything. You had a podcast. You had a voice. You should have voiced your opinion.
I'll just go.
Like we have somewhat of a platform. We built this platform for ourselves, and we have a little bit of a platform. Should we come out and condemn these things? I think in a way we are tonight, condemning it. Like I'm not all about that ritualistic shit.
I'm not into that shit, dude. No way.
Yeah, I can come out and condemn it right now, but should we do more? Should we start a newsletter or something? I don't know, a paper, write a book. We could write a book. There's something we could do to fight it. Dear Mr. Hollywood. And in parentheses, you know who you are.
You're going to save the world by a newsletter?
Well, dude, a movement starts with one person. One person could start a whole movement.
Dude, I'm sure there's
What if we were supposed to be that person, but we're too scared to start that movement?
There's like 50 million other people that are trying to start that movement.
I see what you're saying, Vince. Like, because you see like that how evil things can be, and like how innocent people can be or that that can be hurt in this situation, and you want to just like help them, you know, like
excuse me,
what can I do in one way or another to help these people out of this situation? Because I know if it was the shoe was on the other foot, dude, and you know that would be a scary situation, dude. I think I would say personally, dude, I have come to a couple situations like that where it made me feel really uncomfortable, that I felt like it was a spiritual thing. Like, we've been in some situations where, like, dude, I shouldn't be here. Like, this is wrong. Like, I felt it with every fiber of my being, just like, dude, I shouldn't be in this situation. Like, this isn't right. Like, there's something wrong here. Like, I need to go. And
is that your conscience, or is that your upbringing, do you think?
Dude, that was like my spidey senses, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
My spidey senses were telling me, like, dude, this is not right. This is evil. Like, I need to get out of here. Like, this is not a good situation. Like, I think it's a little bit of both.
Do you think
my conscience?
Sorry, go ahead.
And my conscience and my upbringing, dude, is because I know better. I know better not to put myself in those type of situations, dude, and I put myself in that situation, and as soon as I did, my spidey sense kicked up, and I was just like, dude, this is wrong. I shouldn't be here.
What are you talking about, though?
You hear your mom in your head. Shame on you.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going to go into detail about some of the stuff that I've been in, but just some situations where it was like just very uncomfortable, dude. That you know deep down that you're on the other side of the fence and you don't want to be. Like, you're like, no, dude, I don't want to be here. I gotta go. Like, this isn't right.
Do you think that we have a little bit of more experience than the everyday average person because of where we have been? And because we have kind of ipso facto, like, done battle with the other side?
I think so, dude. I think you, me, and John are spiritually in tune with the other side. I think we know when we're in a situation where evil presents itself, dude, that we can feel it. That, like, we can pretty much spidey sense and, like, feel our spidey sense kicks up and we can feel like that happening.
Yeah, there's definitely a situation that had happened to us, one of our earlier investigations, where it really wasn't an investigation, but we felt there was pure evil in that place. I won't even say what it was, but that place, and that the person that was there was definitely there to combat us and to fight us with every inch in their being for us even being there. And it was very intimidating. And I sometimes I think about that and I'm like, fuck, I wish we were a little more prepared. But
yeah,
for that situation, we were kind of new in what we're doing, but I think we were a light into a dark space for a certain individual in that situation, and just knowing that somebody was there to help them without asking for anything in return was, I think, an encouraging thing for that individual. Being very vague, but yeah, we that specific happening or investigation or whatever it was sticks with me to this day, and it bothers me, and it makes me want to get better, and I think we are better, but I think we could do a lot more to be prepared for something like that if it was to happen again.
Yeah.
But you live and you learn.
I don't know, dude. I've been to a couple things that felt ritualistic, and it felt wrong. Like, I just felt like I shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Not, you know, like I don't know. I've been in some pretty weird situations. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of smoke to the fire.
I think when you do what we do, you get a feeling and you get a sense of how things kind of run with not only the dark side, as well as the good side, and you run into so many different not only religions but different just different ways of how people do stuff. So you kind of get the feel of how things run, and when you get your feet a little close to the fire, you it's kind of like the same thing. You understand the heat of fire. So when you're in that situation, you're like, yeah, I can understand what the hell's going on here. And just based off of experience, despite what people say they can combat us or whatever, but we've seen things and experienced things that not only can we not explain, but know that was a dark, that it was part of that dark side, you know? And, you know, people can combat us, but and try to say otherwise, but I think we're smart enough, and not only smart enough, but we have that extra sense to understand that situation.
Yeah.
So,
Three Amigos Paranormal is on it.
Yeah. I mean, for example, dude, I've been in like such weird situations where it was way out of the ordinary. And you can definitely, I mean, you can just tell the difference between out of the ordinary and normal. And the difference between demonic and not demonic.
Yeah.
So, I just, I don't know.
As a group, I think that we all lean the same way. I think the majority of the stuff that happens, like the hauntings that do happen, I think there's residual, of course. There's stuff that happens just whether you're there or not. And if you're there to catch it, awesome. If you're not, it'll happen whether you're there or not. Doesn't care if you're there. Has no mind of its own. It just happens. But I do think there is something. The majority of the stuff we run into is demonic. Sally House, I think it parades around like a little girl because you drop your as fathers and as you drop your guard because it's a young lady.
Yeah.
And that's how it gets you there. At Melbourne, you go into those rooms of the young ladies that were housed there and you drop your guard, and that's when it just like, bam, gets you. You're like, holy shit. Because it parades itself as the most innocent among us.
I don't really care, dude. I'll go on record and say Whisper Estates, that place is demonic. Everything that was there was conjured. And there's clearly some sort of ritualistic conjuring that was going on there.
I won't say the place, but man, we went to an investigation where it was definitely conjured. It reeked of conjuring.
Was it Mel Gibson that said, and you walk in the room and everybody stops and looks at you?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to us, dude. We went into that fucking diner and that was literally next to the house, and everybody just stopped what they were doing. It was like a scene out of the movies where everybody's eating and you could hear people talking and it just goes dead
there again.
silent.
We're the three amigos and we walk into the cantina in Mexico and everybody stops.
Yeah. And it's just like that dude, that situation, I don't think people will understand that situation until you're in that situation. To have a whole room go dead silent when you walk in the room. And dude, you couldn't even hear the fucking forks hitting the plates or the spoons or whatever, like hitting the fucking bowls. Everything just went dead silence and everybody just stopped and stared at us. And we're just like, table for three?
Yeah. Well, this is definitely darker than we had a whole different plan for this podcast, but it definitely went. It had a mind of its own. But I'm glad we went this route because I think people need to know that they're not the only ones. I think people are so isolated in their thoughts. And they don't really talk to anybody because it's kind of taboo to talk to other people about this, about the Illuminati and some of the stuff, ritualistic shit. But you're not the only ones out there. There's a lot of people that see this, we hear it, and we're disgusted by it. It's absolutely disgusting to me. It's appalling, and there's no place for it in this earth, on this earth, and there is dark, and darkness is going to do what darkness does, and we're part of the light, and we need to shine bright to expose the darkness.
Yeah, I agree, dude. I don't know. I wouldn't feel right not exposing it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, these are, if the stories are true, dude, if they are true, these are people's
disgusting.
children. These are people's, somebody's child, somebody's son, somebody's daughter, you know, like, that's I don't know, dude.
Yeah, we didn't even get into the Wayfair part of things where they're selling cabinets for $100,000. We haven't even touched on that. That's a whole nother. That's
there was this one video, dude, I watched of this one chick. She was she showed up to this party, and she flipped out because she said there was a body on the table, and it was cut open. And there was, like, pieces of the body served around the table.
Yeah, no.
And, like, they like sushi. Like there was pieces of the body, like, served on the table like sushi.
Well, John was telling us that story about Epstein, that he had the same kind of cold sore on his face. And this girl... Well, tell the story, John.
So they had released a picture of Epstein, and he had like a huge sore on his mouth. It looked like a giant fucking herpes or whatever. So I saw a TikTok where this girl said she was with her friend, and they went to a nightclub, and she, long story short, met this dude and was like making out with him and totally getting into it. And he wanted her to go home with him. And her friend was like, "Nah, dude, you gotta go home with me tonight. She's not going with you." So she takes her friend home. The next day, her friend wakes up with all these weird-ass sores all over her mouth. Like the exact same sores that Epstein had. And so then she said that she went to the doctor because she went to go get tested because she thought it was like herpes or something. And the test came back and said that it was a bacterial infection from eating human flesh. And
That's
so
crazy.
the guy that she was making out with was probably...
Was a cannibal?
Yeah, was eating people. And so it's a specific bacteria that you get from eating human flesh. And so she was like making out with him, and she ended up getting that bacteria in her mouth. And so come to find out, she was making out with a dude that was eating people.
Jesus, dude, that's insane.
It's a very specific bacteria, and it can't be, from what she said, it can't be mixed up with herpes or anything. It's not an STD. It's a bad infection that you get from eating human flesh.
And of course, we can't verify any of this. This is all hearsay videos we've seen, but fits the bill. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
That should be the name of the episode.
Dude.
We said it like 100 times this episode. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
It's a good saying.
She, I mean, it's just I don't understand the headspace that people get into to where they get to that point. I mean,
they're desperate. They're desperate to be seen. They're that desperate that they will do something appalling to be seen and to be known. And to be heard.
There's not
don't
too
think
many
there's-
things that leave me speechless, but this shit like leaves me speechless, dude. It really does. Like I think about it, and I'm just like in awe, and like I'm appalled, and I'm also in awe, just like what the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, when I think about it, dude, I don't think there's anything in the world, dude, that I would ever, like, trade my soul for. Like, I don't care about cars. I don't care about money. I don't care about, like, you know, having a big mansion or, like, fame and fortune, like, enough to do this stuff, dude. Like, I don't know, dude. That's my personal opinion. Like, I don't think there's anything in the world that I would want to, you know, like if we give you fame and fortune for the rest of your life, you just have to eat this dude's dick, or like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I only have one soul, and it's not for sale. Behind me, Satan.
You gotta eat this dude's like liver, or like this dude's, you know, kidney or whatever. Like, no, dude. What do you know?
No way. Good on that.
But
I'll have me a steak. Do you have steak? I don't want to eat.
Are you
liver.
sure
Do you have
it's
steak?
Are you sure it's steak, dude?
I would just tell him,
Well,
take a
you heard that story? Where was it? Where was it? It was one of the Middle East, or not Middle East. It was somewhere like Russia, Kazakhstan, somewhere like that. They were having a civil war, and it came out that the rich and famous from around the world were paying to go and shoot people, like snipe them, like hunt individuals. Where was it? I'll have to do some more research on it. But they said they were having a civil war. Maybe it was Serbia.
What's the name of that book? The Deadliest Game?
I thought it was Ukraine.
Where they hunt people. I'm sure that's
Hold on,
true.
let me look it up.
Well, I would almost guarantee that's true.
Like, I was watching this other TikTok dude where this Mexican famous movie star from the 50s said that her and her son were somewhere in Mexico eating, and
Bosnia. It was in Bosnia.
This guy brought her a plate of meat. It was cooked meat, and he fed it to them. And then after he told her that it was human flesh, and she said that her son was so sick that he was throwing up. But she said, she was like, it tasted fine to me. It was a little sweet, and it tasted okay. Like, and I was like, dude. Like, what the heck? I would be ruined for the rest of my life, dude.
It was in Sarajevo. They were having a civil war, and it was said that people were paying, rich were paying to go and kill people because nobody would know.
My TikTok has gotten real dark lately, dude. Like, it's been, like, there's a famous food chain that everybody eats on a daily basis that supposedly serves dead bodies in their meat. And like this.
Well,
one...
did you ever hear the theory that there's not enough cows in the world to feed all the people that McDonald's says they feed?
We're calling you
and
out,
I'm
McDonald's.
like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
That explains
this one
why you eat a fucking, or you have a cheeseburger and one from Wendy's, and the one from Wendy's molds, and the one from from McDonald's is like fucking 300 days old, and it's still the same.
I can account to that. My kids used to leave cheeseburgers and they would just petrify. It wouldn't even mold. When my kids were young, I'd find old cheeseburgers under their seats, dude, and it just petrified. It was hard as a rock, but it wasn't moldy.
I saw a video how they made the chicken nuggets, dude. They just grab baby chicks, and they pour them into a grinder, like fur and everything.
We're getting bad.
They just fucking dump them into a grinder, and it comes out as a paste, and they stamp it as a fucking chicken nugget.
That'll be my next TikTok video about the beef. There's not enough beef on this earth to feed all of McDonald's needs daily.
Just think about it, dude. When you're next time you're fucking dipping your chicken nugget in ranch.
Oh, that nugget tastes good. Whatever they put in it tastes good.
I hate McDonald's, dude, but man, chicken nuggets are so good.
Dude, there's
good.
nothing like a double cheeseburger. When you're starving and you get a double cheeseburger, it's like a religious experience when you're eating it. You're just like, you're sitting there eating it like,
you're eating
oh my God.
some guy's tube steak.
Stop it! Good God.
All right, I think we should end on that note.
Well, we got to do our sponsor.
Yeah, I'll throw it in.
Doy.
All right.
Double doy.
He could put it in the editing process.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you guys. I know this episode got a little dark, but it's better to shed light on the darkness and.
He went really dark.
And like we just be vigilant and be aware. You know, where there's smoke, there's fire. So you need to just make sure you're paying attention. Not everything is true. Not everything you see on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all the platforms is true. But just be aware. You know, pick and choose which one you feel that is like pretty doesn't sit well. And if it doesn't sit well, then it's probably true.
When you're in the position we are, we need content constantly, and where do you go for quick content? The old talk.
Yeah.
Well, in the words of a great man once said, much love to the Ghost World.
Falls heavy on my soul and the shadows try to take control. I hear you whisper in the pouring rain, a healing voice that calls my name. You lift the burden I could never bear. Your mercy meets me everywhere, like rivers breaking through the night. You flood my heart with endless light. Your mercy pours like rain, falling down, washing me clean. Your mercy burns like fire, setting my broken spirit free. Grace like a storm, love like a flame. You cover my heart again and again, oh Lord. You never tire. Your mercy falls like rain and fire. When I wander far from where you are, you chase me like a blazing star. No chain too strong, no sin too deep. Your hands restore what I can't keep. Your truth ignites the coldest days and lights the dark with holy blaze. In every tear, in every trial, your mercy's there, so fierce, so mild. Pour it out, Lord, let it fall. Rain of grace that covers all. Burn within my heart again. Fire that breaks the weight of sin. Let heaven open wide above. Flood my soul with endless love.